Welcome back, guys. Stop, Talk, and Roll, episode 304. We break down some jiu-jitsu rounds today. We have myself in the floral rash guard and Dan in the black on black. And a little takedown, little ankle pick, getting right into a body lock. This round is pretty much, and Julian blocks the screen for like 10 seconds. I'm gonna skip ahead. What I'm trying to hear is called a Chim Pass. Is basically I'm flattening out Dan's bottom leg. I don't think I ever actually hit the pass. This is a pass I just learned the night before with George's class, and I need to look to break this this foot configuration with my hips. So I keep driving to the side, trying to flatten this leg, his leg to the ground. Okay, so his right leg, trying to keep that flat to the ground, and then working to turn, bring my hand back to break that grip. I'm having a hard time of teetering between my weight being enough on his leg to keep him flattened out, and then being able to open my legs and open this grip on my legs. So I seem to end up having a difficult time balancing between those two things. But I am able to get to like a half butterfly guard here. And this is a little bit more in my wheelhouse. But I think Dan still does a great job. He does a great job of, getting back to closed guard, which is excellent. One of the things you could look to do, Dan, is start bugging my neck a little bit more. And then, kind of keeping my head down, pushing it off to the side. You're kind of doing that right now. You look like you're trying to come around my back. I'm probably trying to pull my... Yes, this is actually something I like to do when somebody's coming around my back, is I'll keep elevating my hips to make it difficult for them to swing around while keeping weight on that bottom leg. My goal right now is to get that hand out and back around his back. And Dan's doing a good job holding onto that and looking to try to come up. But I just keep driving into him. I'll make it's harder and harder for him to climb. Kind of making sure that he, can't get on my back. Dan, one thing you can consider to do is take your arm over the top and grab my lat. Also, shout out Yukon. Let's go. I think it's backwards because I mirrored the image here, so it looks like I'm looking. Okay, so it's me trying to do this pass again with that arm trapped, as you just saw with my hand there. Yeah, so I'm definitely... This might take a little bit longer to get out because this is a pretty straightforward episode, but I'm going to try to include some good little guard passing analysis of different jiu-jitsu athletes. And this is an 11-year-old video of a blue belt from Westchester MMA hitting the Chim Pass. There's a little intro. Okay, so we start in closed guard. The player on top really twists so he sits his whole leg through. I wonder if that's necessary. So he sits, so we have the leg sitting through here, right? So if we have this right leg sits all the way through, drops the hip, and that gets his hip down. It looks like he keeps walking through and he's really opening himself out to the side, but this arm is protecting him from getting his back taken. What I did to Dan actually was I was able to sneak this hand through and latch it on this elbow. That works really well. That's kind of incorporating a little bit of that Dagestani handcuff from Craig Jones's power ride system. Good. Okay. So he forces it open and then passes through from there. Okay, so I think the main things to consider are turning your hip. I wonder if that's smart to do. And then just making sure you have that arm behind his back so you can't get your back taken. All right, guys, so this is another variation of it here in the gi. So he's gotten the lapel cross. This is Wilson Costa del Silviere, I think. And so he's got this gi grip as well. Looks like he advanced to half guard. Oh, that's not Wilson. That's Cyborg. Excuse me. And he's just passing half guard from here. Nice and low, very low. This guy freaks out because he doesn't want to get past and give up the points. Okay, and he gets the points. So let's bring it back here. So Cyborg gets this lapel grip underneath and looks to Okay, so he sits through just like that blue belt did. And is reaching back to open it up. I wonder if this is, I mean, I was doing it no-gi, obviously. I wonder if that creates like a higher level of security. Like, I imagine pulling up on this also kind of keeps his body down at the same time, right? Like if you're pulling up on this, it's going to rotate his upper body down to this direction, which is going to put more weight on this leg. So it's probably an added benefit of that. But either way, is the same purpose, right? Serves the same purpose, which is it protects you from getting your back taken. And so, but Cyborg does twist his legs. That is something that I wasn't doing. Oh, but so he's coming over the top. Interesting. Okay, so that motion, I believe the blue belt was doing it as well. So they load up, they turn to the side. Excuse me, I'm sorry. They turn to the side and they go over the top to break the grip. Boom. Breaks the grip, and then he works up into half guard and then just passes half guard from here. All right, cool. Another example of this. Thank you, Cyborg. Here. So there, what happens is I'm finally able to get some. So I get to like, is it a butterfly or a half butterfly? So yeah, I get it. So we're in half butterfly, and from here, I'm grinding into Dan's head with my head. He drives me up and over. I turn my hips to start looking to pass half guard. Try to come around to side smash, and Dan does a great job of getting his hooks in. He starts putting in a crunch sweep, but I don't allow my shoulder to dip below my elbow. Grabbing a body lock. Dan's got good strength right now because I can't get his feet to his butt. So I tried anyway to go around. Doesn't happen. I maintain the body lock in closed guard, which can be a good thing. Still a lot of pressure. Still like kind of have that mindset of separating like the upper body and the lower body, and then just looking to come around. So this is me really trying a specific pass over and over and over again, and Dan's doing a great job of stuffing it. But you know, sometimes this is what you do to get better at things. You just keep trying it. And I don't think I succeed. Oh, maybe I do. I think I catch his arm. Yeah. So I catch his arm. Somebody hit the camera. So hopefully we don't go off screen and I'm able to get around. Oh, no, I'm not. I think we go off screen here and then the round ends. So, guys, please, I appreciate that. Hopefully, we'll see how this episode turns out. I think this might end up being like a study. Oh, I think this might end up being like kind of a study of what other people are doing as well. And I'll try to find some examples of this pass being done well, and maybe I'll just interweave it in. We'll see. We'll see how this episode turns out. But yeah, trying new things. Hope you enjoy it. Have a great day. Bye.